I finally found the best crypto related income ETFs, and this ETF actually is going to blow MSTY out of the water because if I show you the return, guys, this will surprise you. So this ETF I'm going to show you here is called Blocks. So check, the price of today is 25. It went up about 34%. After hours seem to be climbing more, but check this. Total return with the drip is 45%, and that's compounding annual growth rate of 247%. But if we go with just total return with no drip, is about 43%. Share price, meaning just a price without having to include all distribution you have received, has gone up by 34%. Very impressive. So this is going to be kind of my number one crypto income ETF. If you look at this chart, this is a healthy growth. You can see there's a little volatility here as usual because this is an ETF that is very exposed to cryptocurrency movements. 52-week range is between 1836 to 2577. Dividend you're going to receive per year per share is $8.53. This is a forward dividend projection based on what they just paid last time, and that's a yield of 33.1%. But remember, this ETF pays weekly, so you're going to compound your money very fast. But now we have seen this ETF performance, and we know it has a great return and it pays good distributions. But we need to know more about this ETF before you can jump in and invest your money. So that's what I'm going to show you next. So here I'm on official Nicholas website. Blocks is an actively managed exchange traded fund that provides exposure to blockchain technology to enhance income and provide portfolio diversification. The fund blends digital asset related investments and traditional income generating securities to capture growth potential in emerging technologies while maintaining focus on risk adjusted returns. So this year is very important, a focus on risk-adjusted return. There is a bit of a disclaimer here. The fund does not invest directly in Bitcoin, Ether, or any other digital asset. So of course, I'm going to show you the exposure that this ETF is investing in. Fund objective is Bitcoin and Ether, crypto industry companies' weekly income. Here there's more information on Blocks. Blocks is an actively managed exchange traded fund, ETF, that seeks to give investors the opportunity to have exposure to Bitcoin and Ether through direct or indirect ownership of US listed exchange traded funds, ETF, and or exchange traded product, ETPs. The fund will invest in crypto industry companies engaged in crypto asset mining, blockchain technologies, crypto trading platforms, payment processing, DeFi technology providers within the crypto industries, and companies that invest directly in crypto. The fund seeks to generate income primarily using options contracts on some or all of the individual holdings of the equity and crypto portfolio. Portfolio managers will select options strategy that it believes will best provide the funds with current income while attempting to capture upside appreciation. The Nicholas Crypto Income ETF, or a fund, primary investment objective is to see capital appreciation. The fund's secondary investment objective is to see current income. As usual, of course, you're investing in this ETF, you want your money to grow, but at the same time, you want to get an income. Fund details. This fund was incepted June 16, 2025. A ticker symbol is Block, trade on New York Stock Exchange. Expense ratio is 1.03. So this expense ratio is similar to what Yale Max charges. And net asset as of now is 96.28 million. So it's closer to 100 million. It's not that popular yet. Share outstanding, it has 3,900,000 and closing price was 24.85. Performance on official website, it shows you since inception has returned about 32.69%. That's market price, and NAV 32.29. Remember, this does not include the performance of today because official website, usually they're a little behind because this website will be updated tomorrow. All right, one of the main goals you're investing in this ETF is to seek income, of course. Here we have distribution details. The first time they paid was July 28, 2025. Remember, this fund came out in June or mid-June. Now, the first time they paid was 16 cents per share, and they dropped to 15 cents, or you can round up to 15 cents, and then 14 cents, or 15 cents if you round up, and then 16 cents, 15 cents, 14 cents, 15 cents, 15 cents, 16 cents, and last time they paid 16 cents. So it's pretty even. It's between 15 to 16. So on average, it's about 15 cents, I would say. So this is a pretty impressive because since they paid, it stay consistent. But remember, you are receiving these distributions, even though it's not a huge distributions, but you're getting this weekly, and also your portfolio has that growth momentum. So you're going to compound your money plus the growth of your fund. Very interesting. And that's one of the main reasons I like this fund. And here they have future distribution details. So these are all the dates that they're going to pay. So if you want to invest in this ETF and you want to know exactly when you're going to get paid, you can go to nicholasx.com/blocks and you will see the date. And also, I'm going to keep an eye on this ETF and keep you up to date with this. So if you don't want to miss any of those updates, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help. Final thing I'm going to show here is top 10 holdings. The Nicholas Crypto Income ETF gives investor exposure to both Bitcoin and Ether through US listed ETF or ETPs, and combines the growth potential of the blockchain with income stream. So here are the top 10 holdings that they have. They have Galaxy Digital, Robinhood Market, Riot Platforms, Iron Limited, Hut 8 Corp, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corp, Coinbase Global, Nvidia, Mara Holdings, and Cypher Minings. What I don't see here is MicroStrategy, and because MicroStrategy invests heavily, or it does have a lot of options and leverage on Bitcoin itself, but this ETF invests directly in the companies that's to do with crypto, but it's not directly in the cryptocurrency itself. So, for example, they don't invest directly in Bitcoin or Ether, as they have mentioned. But all of these companies deal a lot with cryptocurrency. For example, Coinbase is the main trading platform for cryptos, and Mara Holdings does have a lot of crypto exposures. Pretty much most of these companies. So to recap, why I really like this ETF is because it has a very outstanding performance. Within just 3 months has returned over 45%. And the second reason I like this ETF, it does pay weekly distributions. That means you're going to compound your money faster. And third reason, it does have really solid underlying stock that invests in. So because of these three reasons, I would say this is one of my favorite crypto income ETFs that you should consider looking at it and even investing in this ETF. So if you like this type of content, as always, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. So whenever I release a new video, you will get notification. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next video. Bye bye.